Hey, I'm Alessia. In this lesson, I'll walk you through make.com from zero, so you can start automating business tasks today. No tech background needed. I'll show everything step by step. Open your browser and go to make.com. If you already have an account, click Sign In, or you can sign up for the same page. Make supports one-click single sign-on options. Click on Continue with Google to access Make with your Google account. Read carefully terms and conditions and click on Continue. Make offers tiered plans so you can pay for what you need. Start on free to prototype, move to Core or Pro when you need more executions, higher frequency, and priority runs. Templates are Make's pre-built automations. They save your time. Make us thousands of templates for tasks from CRM syncs to marketing automations. Search, filter by category, and click. Use this template to start customizing. Connections are how Make talks to your other tools. Make supports thousands of apps, and most of the big players are already there. But how do you create a connection? You don't usually create them from a main menu. Instead, you create them directly inside the scenario, right where you need them. When you add a new module, for example, Google Sheets, the first thing it will ask for is a connection. If you don't have one, you'll see an Add or Create Connection button. Clicking that opens a pop-up window that guides you through it. Once you approve it, Make saves that connection securely so you can reuse it in the scenario and future ones. And what if an app isn't listed? That's what Make's HTTP module is for. This allows you to connect to almost any service on the web that has an API, giving you nearly unlimited integration power. Now we have arrived at the heart of Make, the scenario canvas. Think of a scenario as a flowchart that moves data from one app to another. Each block here is called a module. They can trigger something, take action, or help organize data. To export a scenario, you're exporting a blueprint, a JSON snapshot of the scenario structure, module types, module settings, data mappings, routers, and custom fields. Open a scenario, click the three-dot menu and choose Export Blueprint to download the .json. Important detail: the blueprint includes the configuration and mapping but does not include OAuth tokens or actual connection credentials. That means when someone imports your blueprint, they will see the exact module layout and field mappings, but they must recreate or reauthorize each connection in their own account before the scenario can run. After import, you'll see connection fields marked empty or with placeholders. Step through each module and assign or create the appropriate connections. Also, check mapped variables and any hard-coded IDs. Those often need to be swapped for the importing account's equivalent. Tip: import into a new blank scenario first so you can safely inspect and then map connection without overwriting anything live. Make does require an explicit safe click in the scenario builder. Changes are not guaranteed to auto-persist. If you try to live with unsafe changes, the editor will warn you. The scenario builder has auto-align. It neatly arranges modules and routes for readability. Use it when the canvas gets messy. Be aware, auto-align can reorder routes visually to match link order. So if you purposely stack their branches, auto-align will reposition them. Webhooks are instant triggers that let external systems call your scenario. Make supports two flavors: app-specific instant triggers, provided by integration, and custom webhooks, created by the Webhooks app. By default, instant webhooks execute immediately and are processed in parallel, but you can switch a scenario to sequential processing if you need ordered execution. Let's see now a little example of how to use Make for our automation. So we have a shop, and every time a client makes a new purchase, a form of satisfaction survey is opened. Instead here, the clients can enter his name, the email, the product that have been bought, and the satisfaction level. We want that this data then are sent to a Google Sheet, but also to our Slack channel to inform the team about the new purchase. So here we have our survey and we have to connect it with the Google form. To do that, let's go to watch responses. This will not be activated every time a new person fills the forms, but it can be run every 15 minutes. If we have a great volume, we can set the limit to 1 or 2. And then we have to copy and paste the form ID that is here in the bar of the satisfaction survey. We can copy it and paste on the form ID. Then we can choose where to start. We can choose from now on and save it. Let's now fulfill the form with our data. So you can put your name, your email, the product that have been bought, and the satisfaction level. Let's go back to our make and click on Run Once. Here we can see all the information that have been inserted by the clients. For example, the email, the comments. Here in the answer value, we can see the text inserted by the clients. I really like it. And if we can check, for example, the email, here we can see that also in the text answer field, we have as a value the email inserted by the clients. Now it's time to connect Slack. Let's click on the Slack application and search for the module Send a Message. Click on it. Here we have different fields. For example, we can choose the channel name from a list or put it manually. Select the channel type and then the name of the channel. For example, I have created a channel name CRM. In the text field, let's insert the information we got from the survey, but we can also insert our own text. For example, we can here state that Alessia, that is the value of the client name, rated. Here we select the product that have been rated, and we can also insert the rate that have been inserted by the clients. Let's test our connection. Let's go back to the satisfaction survey. Let's put again the name, the email, the product that have been bought, the satisfaction level, and if there are any comments. Submit the form, and let's go back to make. Run it once, and we can see that in our Slack channel, we have the message, Laura rated cotton t-shirt as a 5. The sender here is make, but we can change it later. Let's now connect another application, Google Sheets. Select Add a row. Here we can see in the search method, we can do search by path, insert that the path is from the drive, and then the path to the spreadsheet. For example, I have created a folder named SheAI, and then I just put all the path to the sheet. As you can see, the sheet name is sheet 1, but we can also change the name of the sheet, for example, in CRM 1. So now we go back to make, we do a refresh, and here appear CRM 1. The table contains either, we can check it, and yes, the table contains either that are the columns names, so we can select yes, and then inside all of this field, we can insert the information that have been inserted in the survey. Save and test our new connection. Again, we can put a name and all the information required by the survey, submit the form, and let's go back to make, run it once. We can see that all the pipeline have been executed. We have a new message in Slack and a new row in our sheet with all the information that have been fulfilled by the client.
Thank you for watching. This was just a small bite of what you can learn on SheAI.com. If you want to go deeper into this topic or the vast world of AI, check out our courses designed to give you practical knowledge that you can start applying today. Find the link to join in video description below. Before you go, if you got any value from this video and want to support our mission of closing the gender gap through AI literacy and education, please give it a quick like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate the support.